everyone, bleubricks is here in District 16. Today we are in Bedok Reservoir. This is a HDB cluster called Longvale. We have a 5-room premium, 115 square meter. This is a high floor, unblocked view, corner unit, lots of privacy, very close to your immediate amenities and just 5 minutes to Bedok Reservoir MRT Station. So follow us as we show you more. Let's go. Alright, so remember to stay tuned to the end of the home tour because we'll be sharing with you 5 BB reno ideas that you can have for this potential home. So now let me share with you on the BB property facts. Longvale is located along Bedok Reservoir View. This is one of the youngest HDB cluster that you can find along this stretch. So the TOP is in year 2000. You have a very healthy balance list of 77 over years. So if you look at the whole Bedok Reservoir stretch, block 700 series with their TOP starting from 1980s to 1990s. This entire cluster in Longvale is one of the youngest cluster that you can find along this stretch. Total of 14 resale HDB blocks ranging from 4-room to 5-room HDB types. Most of the HDB clusters are served with a multi-story car park. We're only just 5 minutes walk from Bedok Reservoir MRT Station, and today where we are standing is block 763. This is one of the closest block that you can get in between the MRT and also the only entrance that you can come in to this cluster. Alright, so now let me share with you on the BB floor plan analysis. In the entire Longvale itself, you have a variation of 5 rooms that you can choose from. Some comes with balcony while others do not. And where we are standing here today is a 5-room premium. It's a total of 115 square meter, which translates to about 1,237 square feet. It has a combined living and your dining. It comes with an enclosed kitchen with an attached service balcony for your laundry area. It has a home shelter together with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms in total. So before I show you the interior of the home, now let me just touch on the BB location analysis. If you are someone who drives, we are just 5 minutes drive to PIE via the Bedok North Avenue 3. Just a 7 minutes drive towards the east will take you to Singapore Changi Airport, and 20 minutes drive to the other direction will bring you to the CBD area. So if you are a parent thinking about enrolling your kids into the school nearby, for childcare wise, you have Sparkle Tots just below the block. Within 1 kilometer, you can find Yuneng Primary, Fengshan Primary, Red Swastika School, and St. Anthony's Canosian Primary School. If you're looking for shopping malls, we are only just 2 MRT stops from the downtown line to Tampines MRT Station, and that's where you can find all the Century Square, Tampines Mall, Tampines One, and our Tampines Hub. In terms of your immediate amenities, right below the block, you can find your hawker center, mini mart, and GP clinics. Alright, so residents here usually do frequent Reservoir Village or Bedok 85 Market. There is where you can find your hawker center, wet market, your hardware store, GP clinics, your salon, NTUC and Sheng Siong. All of them are around this estate. Of course, if you are staying in this estate, one of the best benefits you can have is to be able to walk to Bedok Reservoir. That's where most of the families will go over the weekend. You can have your evening, morning jog, and also your recreational activities there. So now I'm going to start with the foyer area, and because we are a corner unit, I think it's a very rare bonus for you to even have a window right here so that it allows some of the lights to come through. I think one of the ideas you can have is to build a full-on shoe carpentry. So you can put in your mirror and all your shoes. Coming in, you have a huge dining space here. Current setup, we have fitted in a 6-seater, so it's really up to your preference whether you would like the dining area to be on this side or even on this portion of your home, because like this entire wall here, it stretches to about 9 meters in total. In terms of the whole length-wise, it's about 3.5 meters. So now where we are is living room space. What we have currently set up is like the 3-seater plus a small little couch there. You have a good distance away from your potential TV console, and then you can enjoy these 6 panels of window here. Orientation-wise, we're looking at northeast direction. So the morning sun comes from that direction, of which is currently being blocked by most of the HDB there. One thing for potential buyers to take note is that because Bedok area is quite a mature estate, most of the trees here grow up to level 8 or 9. So you want to make sure that you can go beyond level 10 for you to enjoy such a greenery. So just to take note, right across that condo is Aquarius by the park. We do have a park connector that leads all the way to Bedok Town Park. You can see from here, this is the only entrance that's served out of the 1,000 unit that you can find in the HDB cluster in Longvale. So now let me bring you into the kitchen itself. First thing you want to note is the walls over here can be hacked down as according to the floor plan. Just a comparison of how huge this kitchen can be. Currently, there is already a row of kitchen carpentry. You have your sink and your stove, top and bottom carpentry over here. Just to give you a brief idea of how big this space is like, you can duplicate your carpentry to increase and maximize the amount of meal prep area you can have for the home, and especially if you are someone who loves to cook. Something special about Longvale cluster itself is really unique to find a service balcony in a resale HDB. Most of them are combined with their kitchen, but here you do have 270-degree of window. That's where you can put in your laundry. You are looking towards PIE. Entire Longvale has a multi-story car park, so this increases the setback towards the highway. Sound-wise, I would say it's pretty manageable. And if you want to reduce the overall sound, just change all the sliding window into casement type. It will greatly reduce the amount of sound incoming. Alright, so before I show you the rest of the bedrooms, just want to touch on our BB pricing analysis. If you were to look for specifically 5-room flats in the Bedok Reservoir stretch, there you have block 710 to 715 with the 5-room at a size of 1302 square feet. Those TOP in 1980 with a balance lease of 57 over years. They have asking price of $600,000 to $698,000. You can find some of the 5-room in Longvale. Here the 5-room size between 1025 square feet to 1288 square feet. TOP in year 2000. You have a very healthy balance lease of 77 over years. You have a price range of $650,000 all the way to $850,000. Okay, so for potential buyers who are looking to have a newer kind of a HDB, you can also explore those newly MOP, for example, like Fengshan Greenville. Those are TOP in 2017. They have a price range for 5-room asking at $765,000 all the way close to $1 million mark. So just want to highlight that right across us where we are looking, you have an upcoming BTO that's under construction now. So those projects are Green Jade and Green Quartz. Those are the newly BTO that's launched last year. Expected TOP probably would be about 2024. So 5 years down the road after the MOP, you can expect the price for the 5-room flats to go beyond $800,000. So if you are looking for a 5-room unit and you want to be close to all the amenities, essentially this is like staying in a condo but don't need to pay any MCST fee. Our 5-room is only asking at $850,000. So if you're interested in this home and you want to find out more about the affordability, we're going to share with you on the BB financial analysis. With an asking price of $850,000, you need to consider your buyer's stamp duty of 3% minus $5,400. That would bring you to $20,100, which makes your total purchase price to $870,100. As a first-timer buying a resale HDB, you can also apply for the family grant, which is up to $40,000, or even apply for the proximity housing grant, which is up to $20,000 if you are living near your kids or your parents within the 4-kilometer radius. Say you have a combined CPF and cash of $150,000, that brings our total loan to $660,100. So assuming that you are a young couple about 30-odd years with a monthly income of $6,000 each, assuming you are taking a HDB loan which is 25 years in terms of the loan tenure, with the current prevailing rates of 2.6%, that brings your monthly mortgage to $2,995. So minusing off your monthly CPF contribution, that brings your cash layout per month to about $600. So I'm going to bring you to the first common bedroom. This particular facing is towards the back, so it's the same as your kitchen. We are looking towards the southwest direction. You do have a setback like I mentioned earlier because of the multi-story car park. So in terms of noise-wise, I would say it's very manageable. Current setup, we have used this as a workstation. So just to give you a visualization, this is currently a blank canvas. Square squarish layout, we have placed in 2 tables and also a bookshelf. So if you want to change this into a fully functional bedroom, feel free to do so. Likely this is where you're going to have your full height wardrobe space. This is big enough for you to even fit in a king size. So on my right is where you can find the home shelter. I like that the home shelter is not facing towards the living room because sometimes it's really hard for you to conceal this part. So it's good that this is in the bedroom area, so the guests don't really need to see this awkward door right here. Right opposite is you can find your first common bathroom. Size-wise, I would say this is more than enough because you have 2 small windows for you to have a natural ventilation. Alright, next you have the second common bedroom. So this bedroom is also a squarish layout. You do have 2 panels of window from the left and on the right. Current setup, we have fit in a single bed with a side table. But if you look at the space, this is big enough for you to fit in a queen size. So this is essentially a blank canvas for you to redesign into a room of your own. Last but not least is the highlight of the room. This is your master room. So as you can see here, the owners did this long length of wardrobe space. Likely this is how you want to fit in all your clothes over here when you redesign your home. So setup wise, we have fitted in a queen size bed, but you do have more than enough space to switch it into a queen size. If you have a baby, you have more than enough space for a baby cot right at the corner. Orientation wise, we are having the same facing as the living room. This is a northeast facing. You probably only get the morning sun. I love that this is high floor unit, so you do get to enjoy all the greenery. It's very rare for you to have a HDB in Singapore that all the rooms are not facing towards any of the neighbors. So at the corner is where you can find an attached bathroom. Size-wise, this is huge for you to have a wet and dry partition. Probably you want to renovate this and glass this area up. Behind you can find a small window for you to have natural ventilation too. Alright, so we have come to the end of the home tour. Thank you for staying throughout with us. If you're looking for a 5-room which is more than 1,200 in terms of square feet, this price quantum is only asking at $850,000. We are a corner unit, high floor with unblocked view. This is just 5 minutes walk away from Bedok Reservoir MRT Station. Do give our listing manager a call if you want to arrange for a viewing. The description is all down below in this box. Do like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We can also be found on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. Once again, my name is Jesley, bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers. Always happy to show you the place. Alright, so we have come to the end of our home tour. So now where we are is the dining space. Residents here also do frequent